So if you have been practicing yoga for quite some time, or if you are a beginner on this beautiful path of yoga, even though there are no levels, but still just to let you know that there are different styles of yoga. There is Hatha Yoga, there is Ashtanga, there is Vinyasa flow, there is Yin Yoga. So every style has got its own charm, significance, importance, but the goal remains the same. So whether you are practicing Hatha Yoga, Ashtanga, Vinyasa, or Yin Yoga, or any other style of yoga, you are in a way trying to attain a very stable and a very meditative state of mind. That is on a subtle level. But on a physical level, you are working on increasing the lung capacity, you want to improve your blood circulation. So in a way, you want to attain all the physical benefits, mental benefits, emotional benefits, spiritual, intellectual benefits, everything. So you are going to reap the same benefits through Yin Yoga as well. Now, when we are focusing on different styles other than Yin Yoga, those are Yang styles. Yeah, those are Yang practices, something which is dynamic. Whereas Yin Yoga is something which is more stable, something which is more slow. So that is a primary difference. There is dynamism, and then there is something which is still, something which is stable and slow, something which is not so active as compared to the Yang styles, something which is more passive. So that is what Yin Yoga is. Now, when we are practicing the Yang styles or the Yang practices, then in a way we are trying to stimulate the muscles. But apart from that, definitely tissues, tendons, ligaments, everything will get stimulated too. Because when you're moving from one pose to another, definitely the entire body is getting utilized. But still there is a bit higher stimulation on the muscular level. In case of Yin Yoga, you are targeting or you are stimulating the deep connective tissues. You are targeting the fascia. So that is a major difference between Yang and Yin. When you are practicing the Yin style of yoga, you are basically using the physical aspect of the body to transition towards the subtle aspects of the body. So we are not focusing much on the physical appearance of the body because that is the aesthetic approach. But we are more interested in observing our emotions. We are more interested in coming back to the present moment. We are focusing more on the emotional aspect of a human body. So definitely when you are learning Yin Yoga, definitely you should be knowing how a pose looks like. But everybody is different. So if I am doing a particular pose in Yin Yoga, there's a possibility that the same pose looks completely different in your body. So that's how, everybody is unique. So we cannot really say that this pose can be applied to every single body. No. So a particular body will create its own asana if you are executing the same pose. Even though it is the same pose, but it will look slightly different because of different bodily structures. In the upcoming sessions, we will elaborate more and more on these particular topics. So, unchangeable. It is more stable. It is more plastic. It is more cold. It is more passive. These are the characteristics of Yin. Now, when we are talking about Yang, it is completely opposite. So, it is more dynamic. It is more active. It is more hot, more warm. And at the same time, it is more elastic, more moving. It is more bright. So these are some of the characteristics of Yang. Now, in this video, we are going to talk about a couple of contexts, and you have to see where exactly Yin and Yang will fall. Now, let's take the context of location. That is the first context. Location of the heart and the sternum or the breast. So, sternum is right over here, whereas you already know about the location of the heart. Now, heart is more hidden. It is not visible to the naked eye, and you cannot really feel the heart. Of course, you have got your own emotions, but you cannot really feel it as you are feeling the sternum or the breastbone. So when we are talking about the context of the location, heart becomes more yin in nature. Whereas when you are talking about the sternum, it is more yang in nature because it is more visible, you can feel it, it is more tangible. So it becomes yang in nature because it is more over the superficial layer of the body. Now let us take another context of movement. The sternum is something that is not moving much. The movement is very less when it comes to the sternum. In this case, the sternum becomes more yin in nature, whereas the heart becomes more dynamic and it becomes more yang in nature. So you see now that depending upon the context that we are talking about, that we are taking into consideration, an object can become yin or yang. Now let us all take another context of temperature, hot and cold. Now you have to tell me which is yin and which is yang. You have got 2 seconds. All right, 2 seconds over. So cold becomes more yin, whereas hot is more yang, more dynamic. Now let's add one more element to this particular context to make it more juicy, I would say. Now when we are comparing the cold water with iced water, which one is yin, which one is yang? You get 2 seconds to decide. And 2 seconds are over. Alright, so in this case, initially, cold water was more yin, now it will become more yang. Whereas iced water will become more yin in nature because it is unmoving, it is right there, it does not want to move at all. Another element now we are going to add to this particular context of temperature. Now let us all compare.
So hope you will get clear about the Yin Yoga class today. That's our instructor of the Yin Yoga School of Boardspur, founder of the Boardspur, Samarthya Bhatnagar. Of course, wanted to help you to understand and listen a bit quite clear what we're doing, because in the Yin Yoga class, we're going to have a even longer holding time of each pose to melt ourselves down totally and release any tension, any pain. You have enough time to observe. You have enough time to work out with particular area. So let's start with some deep breath before we getting on to the practice in yoga. Let's just start nice relaxing music with us as well. Bear with me and sit nice and gentle and relax within yourself and take a few deep breaths. Wonderful. Excellent. So we have so many content of the Yin Yoga practice because I've got the entire course from Boardspur, founder of the Yin Yoga practitioner, and we will adding some in our every time in yoga classes as well to help you understand. So let's start with deep breath practice. Take a deep breath in. Once we get on, we will start with the poses. Okay. Deep breath. गहरे गहरे सांस भरो. उसको थोड़ी देर होल्ड करो. Hold your breath Gradually exhale. And would request whoever joined from our Zoom yoga group and WhatsApp group, please do keep their name in the comment or just to say hi and the name. So at least I would know how many people does really joining the live classes on the live stream YouTube. Thank you very much. Yesterday, one of the member did that, and I really appreciate. Wonderful. Give gentle smile on the face. Alignment should be nice and tall. Back and neck straight. Hold for 30 seconds. Release. Leading your breath means train your breath. When you train your breath, you train your mind. When you train your mind, better balance in your body. Better coordination of the mind, body, and breath toward the journey of the self. Inner peace, inner love, and bliss. Wonderful. Lifetime we're running out, our senses, our mind, running out to get happiness, joy, and peace. But peace is within, joy is within, and bliss is within. When you get in, inner journey brings toward the peace, love, harmony, and bliss. So this is time to back to the self, close to yourself. To connect with the self, it's called yoga. When you went out, the energy get destroyed, and when you get in, energy level restore. You're gaining your energy back. Become more strengthened, more stronger. You'll feel it inside. Feel the prana, feel the chi, life force, and melt yourself down in. Yoga is chitta vritti nirodhasya. Chit means the energy which is all the time running out, running away from the self, and that just निरोध means उसको वापस ले आना, उसको निग्रह करना, उसको कंट्रोल करना, अंकुश में रखना और उसको जो बहिर्वृत्ति है उसको पूरी करना, खलास करना. Wonderful. To connect. That's the yoga yuja. Okay. Now we're going to nicely roll our shoulder back and down. Both palm over the knee. Gentle smile on the face. Deep breath practice and chanting Om 3 times. We're going to start our shasana.
Shanti, Shanti. Wonderful. So we're going to start with rubbing our both palms together over the head. Wonderful. Gentle, plus over the eye palming. Massage over the face, over the forehead, entire body. And in yoga, we're going to start with the grounding. And it is very easy, very simple, very relaxing pose. So each pose, we're going to stay in that pose for at least 3 to 5 minutes. So let me set up the timer of 5 minutes of the grounding. So at least we can have a better idea. Five minutes for the grounding. Okay. So everything down, total relax your mind, and we're going to start with the grounding. Start. So the grounding pose is just let yourself totally down on the ground. Hope you can able to better see. Yeah. So palm over the palm as we rest in the Makarasana. Rest on the belly and total relax. This is grounding. Everything down, surrender. Or both palm, you can place both sides. Palm facing toward the ground. Okay. Head resting one side on the ground. Grounding is very relaxing practice. When you go to the temple, you do with the Dandavat. Dandavat is also grounding. You surrender your mind, your body, your breath, and become stronger, strength, restore the energy level. It is also help to activate vagus nerve. So in the yoga class, you might feel cold in between in the middle. So make sure you keep blanket, keep some props like cushion, blankets, stripe. If you have around, just keep it. Everything down. Let go everything. Rest and peace in the mind, no thoughts. If any thoughts come around, just tell them to come with the appointment after the class. Just focus on your breath.
Focus on the pose. Let go everything. Don't hold anything in your mind. Throughout the pose, just scan inside the body. If you find anywhere tense, stiffness, tightness, just slightly loosen them and stay still in the pose. If you have a frozen shoulder or stiff neck, then you can just make yourself more comfortable and don't overdo it. Listen to your body. Do as much your body allows you. Don't force yourself to do any pose, any holding time. Just avoid it and do listen to your body. Wonderful. Excellent. So now just stay in the cobra. Half. Rest your palm and the elbow on the ground and your chest open. Neck stretch up, look up, stay in the cobra. Bhujangasana. From now, we're going to have a 3 to 5 minutes each pose, holding time. Feel anywhere if you find any pressure on your belly, deeper stretch on the tissues, on your joints. Little bit pressure on the shoulders, elbow. Any stretch on your throat, on your chest. Focus on it. And always focus on breath and the pose. Now, if you are comfortable, you're going to do the just in all, not all four, but bit more gaping plank first. For 2 to 3 minutes in the plank. Dandasana. You find any shaky feeling on your belly, gravity pulling toward the ground. And from here, you can rest your elbow and stay in this pose. on your toes, the balance on your palm and your toes. Stretch your neck. There's a style of the Hatha Yoga. This Chinese style of the Hatha Yoga is Yin Yoga. It's even deeper time, longer time for each of the pose. 3 to 5 minutes or more, staying in one pose. Balance your sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. Balance with mind, body, and breath. Wonderful. Wonderful. Slightly knee down. Come in all four. We'll do the cat and cow. Stay here. Stay in this pose. I need to switch on the light because we have a cloud outside. So the window doesn't get enough light for the video running. Stay in this pose and continue. Wonderful. Stay in this cat and cow table. All four. This is bit.ly. Look up. This is the cow pose. Stay for a while there. And we're moving toward the cat. When you are in the pose, ignore any thoughts. Just focus on the pose, focus on the stretch, focus on the pressure wherever you find in your palm, your shoulder, your knee, your toes, where you find the stretch on your spine, on your chest, on your throat. Your entire focus should be on the pose and the breath as well. When you are in the pose, if you find anywhere severe pain, then just release the pose and exit. And feel however you feel comfortable within yourself, and don't over tense yourself. We're going to move toward the cat pose. Around your back, belly muscles pulling toward the spine. Head down. If you can able to hold breath, once you breath out, you can hold the breath and apply the Moolband and Chaimantar too. Release. Now come on your toes. Half. Entire feet. Both feet. And both palm totally press nicely firmly on the ground. And here you're going to do the Parvatasana mountain pose and try for a while. We're not going to longer for 2 or 3 minutes. Just inner. Your finger pointing toward the toes. And head between the elbow. Feel the stretch upper part of your arm, your elbow. This very good stretch. Strengthen your wrist, your grip, your entire arm. You move opposite. Hand steady. Feel the stretch on your hamstring, your entire leg, your calf muscles. Feel pressure on your feet, on your ankle, your both arm, your spine, your neck. It is very good for your face muscles. Just glow your face. Better oxygen level, better blood circulation toward the face and your brain. Wonderful. So now we're going to move toward the dragon pose. Right leg front and rest. Look straight. Right palm next to the right foot and left palm close to the right. You can just hold like this as well if you want to. And if you're not comfortable, you can hold the brick. Okay? Whichever you want to make yourself better, comfortable pose. And look up and stretch your neck. Holding time is longer, so it's give a good stretch to the particular part of particular area of your body to make it more stronger, strengthen. Sufficient time to recover your body. And much stable your mind, your breath, control on the breath. If you are happy to hold like this, we can get in the different variation of the dragon, even bit advanced. Wonderful. Even deeper. Hold down, opposite, and stretch. You can hold the break. If you want even higher, you can hold this way. And opposite arm, you can just press on your thigh. If you are comfortable, you can do it without support. Wonderful. We're going to change the leg. Same as opposite. Rest your leg down, right leg down, toes down, left arm with the left foot, and look up and stretch. Dragon pose. You can hold like this as well. Wonderful. Now same as the variation which is we did with opposite arm. Yeah. So here, feel free to reach your breath, break and hold. If you don't need anymore, just hold yourself. Feel the stretch. An entire right leg. Your knee, your shin, your hamstring, your glutes. Your throat, your spine. Feel the pressure on your toes, on your shoulder. Gradually, rest your knee slightly down. Okay, and toes resting on the ground. And here, just stay in this pose. Total relaxing mind. Wonderful. in yoga style, what yoga style looks like. Very comfortable, very easy, but actually it's not, because you need to hold your body's nature itself moving around all the time until get to sleep on bed. Even though people are walking during the sleep as well. So we forgot how to settle ourselves down, calm ourselves down. So this is comes to the own nature. Yeah. As a spirit soul. Get more peace, get more calm, stay oneness. And we're going to move toward the pigeon pose. So left leg slightly resting on the ground, half sukhasana, and stretch your right leg at the back truly. And right arm, front and left arm. So the knee, the back knee between right and left, both arms. Stay there. Look up, stretch your neck. It is very relaxing pigeon pose. In the second variation of the pigeon pose, we're going to rest our palm with our elbow down on the ground. Okay. Feel the pressure on your neck, on your shoulder. Feel stretch in your chest, your face muscles, your eyes, your throat. Feel stretch your entire right leg and feel pressure on your belly and left leg on your knee. Your focus should be in your stretches. Wherever you find pressure, and also on your breath, don't forget that. And ignore any thoughts coming around in your mind. Remain present. Yoga is to connect with the self, disconnect from the outer world. Oneness within. Enjoy with yourself. It's called yoga. Start loving yourself. Wonderful. Now I'm going to change the leg. So knee, left leg stretched, right leg bring to the front. Half sukhasana. Stretch your entire left leg at the back. And first, we're going to just rest our palm both sides of the knee. Chest nicely open and look up. Trying to make yourself aware about shoulder should be down, not pointing up. Chest open, look up. Your throat should be nicely stretched. You will find pressure on your belly toward the ground, gravity. Just feel whatever you feel within yourself. Don't judge it. But if you find anywhere severe pain, then release and exit the pose. Otherwise, without pain, there is a no gain. Either use or the lose in the yoga. Make yourself more conscious about what you're doing. When you are ready, rest your elbow and palm both on the ground. And stretch your neck up and look up. Stretch your chest upward. You will find a pressure on the neck, at the back, on shoulder, on your glutes. You'll find stretch, your hamstring, your entire leg. After the entire in yoga, you'll find so much lighter than before. Your mind, your bodily response is going to be very free, very light. Wonderful. Let's move to the next. Gradually, slowly exit. Come in all four again. And here we're going to do the thready needle. So how are we going to do that? Left palm, thread into the right, and slide right down. Rest your head on the ground. And stay in this pose. Don't forget to take a deep breath in and out. Total relax your mind. Just observe wherever you find any tense, any tightness, any stretch, any pain, any pressure. Just observe it and focus on your breath.
You'll find some tingling feeling in your left palm and right palm. It is quite common. ગુજરાતીમાં કઈ ખાલી ચડી ગઈ. It seems like that. Exit one side.
Back to all four. And I want to show you from that side, so I'm going to move my mat, move myself. Okay. You can change, you can stay in the same side and do yourself. So now, right arm going to be thread a needle. And rest your head down. Thread a needle. Wonderful. In yoga, especially focus on the lower part of the body, joints, ligaments, core muscles, spine. Actually, it is a cover entire body stretches, but more focus on the joints and ligaments and lower part of the body to get more flexible, more stretched, feel more comfortable, get more tone on your leg, on your wrist. It's better toning. And improve the core strength. Yeah, I'm happy to leave the pose. Come back in the whole pose. We're going to rest ourselves down on our mat in the Makrasana variation 2, which is we resting our chin on our both palm. Make a nice stand. Rest your belly on the ground and make a nice stand. Elbow pressing ground and both palm is make a nice stand for the chin to rest. And then bring one leg up and oppose it. And push your heel toward the buttocks and feel the stretch. And look up. Focus on your breath, focus on your stretch. Full stretch on your shin, on your ankle, on your knee, on your chest, on your throat, on your eyes, on your forehead. Feel pressure on your back of your neck, on your belly, on your thigh. And focus on your breath. When you are happy to leave the pose, palm both side of the chest and slightly up in all four, and rest yourself, your belly resting on the lap, and stretch front in the child pose. Very relaxing child pose. And here you can use the props. If you're not comfortable resting your head on the ground straight, you can use the cushion to rest your forehead or the head on the ground. And stretch yourself. With the stretch your entire spine, both of your arms, your elbow, your shoulder. Feel the pressure on the belly, core muscles. Even though if you're not comfortable to resting your knee on the ground, you can place one cushion underneath your leg as well, in between the legs. Make yourself more comfortable to stay in the pose for longer. The other variation of the child pose, we're going to do that both palms facing toward the ceiling, parallel to the feet. So if you don't need the prop, you can leave to the side and rest your head straight to the ground. Wonderful. When you're happy to exit the pose, come back to the center in Vajrasana. We're going to sit in the Vajrasana. Shoulder nice and relaxed and down. So in the Vajrasana, if you find not easier and hard, you can just keep the cushion under the buttocks and rest yourself. Make yourself more comfortable with the props. Either using blanket, either using cushions, either you can use the brick as well. Okay, so you can keep the cushion under the knee. You can use the brick in between the legs. Anywhere, make sure you feel more comfortable when you do the pose. Okay, excellent. Stay in this pose. I have on screen someone message. If it's important, I will answer you. Stay in this pose. Text me that join. So it's motivate me to continue the shasans on every day 11 o'clock, which is beneficial to me and our Arogyam community members, our WhatsApp mindful movement and Glow and Flow members, and entire our subscriber of the YouTube channel. Please do keep a note in the charts and I will answer them. So after the Vajrasana, we're going to move toward the hip opening stretches. Back to the center. Stretch your leg and both legs apart as much as you can. Open your hip and stretch. So here you do need prop as well. I'll show you when you need them. Wonderful. Okay. Pull the stretch on entire spine. Spine must be straightened. Look straight. And then when you are ready, rest your palm on the ground and walk in the front. As you get more walk further, you feel stretch more deeper on your inner thigh, on your hamstring, on your spine. So here you do need, so you might need cushion to rest your head and rest your palm. You do need brick, yoga brick. So hope you can able to see me, but I don't think so. My yoga brick coming into the screen, but you will understand. My both palm resting over the yoga brick and my forehead resting over the cushion. So do comfortable with yourself, and when you down, stretch down from your lower back. Okay. It's a deep tissue stretch from inner thigh. And you go in. And try yourself without props if you can able to get even deeper tissue stretch. Right? Surrender yourself. Total melt yourself down. Now rest your elbow on the ground and your crown toward the ground, facing toward the ground. I do love the Yin Yoga classes and Hot Yoga classes rather than our usual fast-paced yoga class because this is very relaxing, more deeper stretch, and more gaining flexibility to entire body, and better to observe entire focus on your breath. You have a good focus on what you're doing, your poses, your stretches, and it's get more lighter after the yoga. So we'll try at least during the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, we cover the in yoga classes. And during the weekdays, Monday to Friday, as we do the normal Ashtanga yoga, full package, we continue that. Variety of sequences, variety of asanas, breath work. But during the Saturday and Sunday, focusing on the in yoga class. Back to the center. Wonderful. So now we're going to raise one arm over the head and rest over the toes. And opposite arm, hold up, hold the right, and look from the shoulder, left shoulder to the ceiling. Stay in this pose for a while, feel the stretch. All the poses we're going to hold for at least 2, 3, or 5 minutes longer. So once we practice regularly, we'll increase our time limit to the each pose from 5 to 7 minutes. But because we're starting recently the in yoga classes, so for the beginners, we're just holding time 2 to 5 minutes. I think that's enough for the beginners. Wonderful. We're going to swap to the other leg. And look from the opposite shoulder to the up. Make sure to observe your body, your alignment, your asana, your stretches, your pressure, your pain. Feel any tightness, observe, and focus on your breath. Wonderful. Release. Now we're going to do the Janu Shirsasana. For the Janu Shirsasana, we're going to let our heel close to the groin and then make a interlock both arm, your fingers all, and up, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Then rest your interlock finger on your toes. Rest your head toward the knee. Janu Shirsasana. Also here you can use the rope if you want to rest your forehead over the knee. So just hold there like this. Or you can press underneath. Okay? And do it as many you want. Yeah? So it's not only one cushion or one brick. You can use more if you want to. In the beginning of the time when our body not get used to, so then we do need props. Once you get used to with the stretches, then you don't need much. Okay, so take as a support and floor stretch. Gradually can release one prop out and stay with the one. If you want to feel deeper stretch, you can release this out as well. And get even deeper. Hold over the kidney point on the feet. Slowly release. And we're going to change the leg. Heel close to groin. And interlock your fingers. Wonderful. And pressing over the toes. And gradually bring it down toward the kidney point. As we did the one side with the prop, you can use the props. And if you are comfortable, you don't need to. Yeah. But let's, in the beginning of the time, use our prop.
We can let go.
Even though everybody's body is different, one side of the body is get more flexible than other. So my right side is very feel like stiff sometimes for the asanas, and left is seems like more flexible than the right. So individual is different. Yeah? Gradually you will achieve flexibility better than before. Day by day will increase. Wonderful. When you're happy, leave the pose. Okay? Just for a few minutes, press your leg. Nice, give a good pressure. It's just a break time in the Yin Yoga for a while, and then we continue further stretches. Self-care. Pamper yourself for a while. Okay, opposite leg. Wonderful. Now we're going to move to the next Paschimottanasana. Stretch your leg nice, back nice straight, and gradually let yourself down from the lower back. Okay, and hold toes. So here, if you need prop, you can use that. Okay, to holding underneath your knee or over. If you can hold this underneath your knee, then your knee doesn't get like up. Okay, so you get a good support, good rest. In the beginning, you do need. Once you get used to, you don't need. Okay, right. So hold your toes, rest your forehead on the breath. Let go. And try deeper. So, now release the other prop as well. And feel deeper stretch, Paschimottanasana, without any prop. If you still need the props and continue using it, it's okay. Gradually release and relax. Just sit in there, stretch leg pose. Dandasana, staff pose. Wonderful. Now we're going to move toward the Titli Konasana. Sit in the center and both feet together. Connect with each other. Walk by your hip to the close to your groin. And interlock your fingers. Hold your toes. And stretch your neck and back. And look straight and up. We're now going to flip here our wings. If you still want support, use the prop. Okay. You can use the folded blanket, anything you want. Feel free to leave any comment in the chat box for what do you think about the classes we need to continue. More in yoga, expecting more flow, regular flow, which is we do Ashtanga yoga, Hatha yoga. You feel free to send me the comment in the chat box, and I will make sure next time what we can able to do better for you. Wonderful. Now let go the ropes and push both side your knee. And feel the stretch. Gently walk front and head facing toward the ground for your toes. Come back and release. Stretch your toes and stretch your heel. Toes and stretch your heel. Stretch your toes, stretch your heel. Okay. So we're going to do some in yoga poses on our lie down on our mat on our back. Okay. So we might need bend for the lie down poses. You can have a scarf, handy scarf or anything. It's fine. Lie down on your back. Stretch your legs on the mat. Settle your back, your shoulder blade, your shoulder on the ground. Palm facing toward the ceiling. Away from the body. In the receiving mode. Chest nice, stretched and open. And look to the ceiling. Take a few deep breaths in. And slowly exhale. Now bring your knee to the bend, half bend. Both knee together. Both legs together. And both knee should be one side and head and shoulder to the opposite. Markatasana, variation 1. Stay in this pose. It is very much relaxing. Feel the stretch on your neck, on your spine, on your wrist, on your abdominal muscles. On your thigh and hamstring, glutes. Feel the stretch. And focus on your breath.
Back to the center. Change the side opposite. Focus on your breath. Observe your stretch. If you find anywhere stiffness, tightness, observe them. Stay in this pose as long as you're comfortable within yourself. Back to the center. Both feet on the ground. So now in the second variation of the Markatasana, we're going to place our kidney point, middle of our feet, over the knee. And then gradually we push this upper knee to the ground. And stretch. Markatasana variation 2. Your head and shoulder the opposite side of the knee. You feel a stretch on your intestine, your spine, your wrist. Feel pressure on your thigh, on your shoulder of the left side. Stretch on your arm, your elbow, your shoulder. Wherever you find any pressure, any pain, any stretch, just feel them and observe and focus on your breath and relax your mind. Ignore the thoughts coming around in your mind. Stay in the present. If you are happy, back to the center. Very gently, no jerk, because in the Yin Yoga you are settle more time than usual or yourself in one stretch, one pose. So when you exit, when you release the pose, don't jerk your body, don't jerk your ligaments or joints. Be very gentle with yourself and do slowly, gradually release the pose and exit. Opposite kidney point, touching the opposite knee, and we're going to slightly, gently roll our upper leg, upper knee, pushing toward the opposite side. And rest your head opposite, shoulder and head opposite of the. Focus on the breath. Observe your stretch. Any pain, any pressure. During any poses you hold, if you find any severe pain, just instantly, gradually, gently release and relax yourself. Don't overtense yourself than your body's capacity. Always listen to your body. You can feel free to adjust yourself in the pose. Okay? If you think you can do better deep stretch, you can adjust yourself. During the shasana, if you feel cold, you can wrap yourself in the blanket because this shasana is very cooling, very relaxing. Ice going to melt. And feel more relaxed within yourself. Back to the center. Both feet on the ground. If you're starting our shasana later than 11, then we're going to extend the time for that. So today we start around 11:20. So we're going to stay a bit longer for the shasana to complete our 2 hours in yoga. So bear with us and stretch your leg. In third variation of the monkey pose, we're going to bring our right leg full way up and head and shoulder opposite. Feel the twist. Come back and exit the pose. Opposite side. Stretch all the way up. And then head and shoulder opposite side of the leg. Third variation of the monkey pose. Feel the twist. Adjust yourself for deeper stretch whenever you're comfortable with yourself. Wonderful. When you're comfortable, gradually, slowly, gently release the pose and stretch your both legs straight. Both palm close to your hip. This time we're going to work with our our legs and the upper body with the legs up the wall. Viparit Karni. So for the Viparit Karni, you can support your back and get the nice pressure point, press in your palm and let rest underneath the hip. Yeah, both palm. So the palm facing toward the ceiling. You'll get a nice stretch on your shoulders when you do that. And then bring one leg up and oppose it. Stay in this pose. Your back is resting on your palm. The palm get the press on the ground and get a nice pressure point. Get pressed. Let's get a good acupressure. This is legs of the wall. You can get support from the wall as well. Any furniture around you which is more firm and stable, you can rest your leg up to that. And if you're comfortable within, like myself, then you can continue. Stretch your both leg up to the sky. And the other way, I'll show you by the stripe which is we have. Okay. You can hold. Hold your stripe. Whichever way you feel comfortable to holding your legs up the wall, do that. These are the support. And if you just comfortable like me, I show you in the first palm on the ground, facing toward the ground and resting both legs up to the sky. That is wonderful. It's very relaxing. Props, when you not able to get into the pose, then you need props. And if you are in the pose and feel comfortable within yourself, without any pain, you don't need props. Okay? Without prop in yoga, it is very relaxing. But in the beginning of the period of the time, you do need some props. So keep it around with you. So you can reach whenever you need. Wonderful. It is a better prana flow to the chest respiratory function, your throat chakra, and block your Vishuddhi chakra. Very good for the face muscles to glow and provide the better level of the oxygen and blood to your brain as well. And it is a cure the insomnia and nidra. And also reduce the belly fat, improve the digestion, rid out of the constipation, tone your legs, fat of the thigh, hip, get release. Gently exit. Stretch your both legs. So this time we're going to do similar. Both palm again under the hip, your buttocks, and we're going to move toward the fish pose, Matsyasana. So stretch your toes, push your heel on the ground, stretch your toes opposite, and now you're going to lift your back, your spine up, and rest your head on the crown chakra. But make sure your balance, your weight of the body must stay on the palm, not on the head. It is very good for the chest pain, any spinal pain, back pain, and glow your face muscles, activate your throat chakra. It's very good for the thyroid. It's very good for your activate your crown chakra, ajna chakra, your eyesight, and better providing oxygen level to your brain, expand your lung, flexibility for your spine, your lower back. From the Muladhara to Sahasrara, the flow of the energy get very nice without any blockage. This is called fish pose, Matsyasana. Here you can also use the brick if you want underneath your back to rest on, but I'm feeling comfortable, so I'm not reaching toward the brick. But after this we'll definitely use the brick when we work with ourselves to the bridge pose, Setu Bandhasan. When you're ready, slightly release and exhale the pose. Let go your both palm from the hip and relax. We're going to move toward the Pavan Muktasana. It is very good for release your trapped gas and wind in your gut. That's good for the gut health. Knee pushing toward the chest. Ardha Pavan Muktasana. You can stay there. Or just relax your head. So if you just able to push yourself toward the knee to the nose, it is even better stretch for your neck, your back, your face muscles, your upper body. But this is also very good for the gut, your abdominal muscles. Improve your digestive function. Sometimes during the Pavan Muktasana, does your gut wind get released as well from the lower part? So just make sure, you just have after Pavan Muktasana, when you have an empty stomach, open the bowl. That would be easier for you. But Pavan Muktasana is always not good to feel during the group classes. Because this is called wind release pose. Yeah. It's good for the bloating, release, and opposite. This is Ardha Pavan Muktasana. Rest your head and shoulder. Push your knee toward the chest. Release and let go. This time we're going to bring both of the knee together, interlock your fingers, overboard your wrist, and push yourself toward your knee. And release. Stay in this pose. This is Purna Pavan Muktasana. So the observe on your stretches, any pressure, any pain, and focus on your breath. Ignore any thoughts. Okay? Live in present, stay in present, and enjoy the class. Melt down within yourself. That's the Yin Yoga practice. Wonderful. If you're happy, exit, both palm on the ground, in tabletop. Stay in the tabletop. The Yin Yoga improve gradually your balance, your flexibility, your strength, your ligaments, your muscles, your joints, your mind, your body, and breath. Align in one. Now place both feet on the ground. Now before that, we move on to the Setu Bandhasan. Let's do the happy baby pose. Hold your toes. This is a happy baby pose. It is very good for the spine. You always find when you rest in the bed, your spine just slight arch and curved, and the lower part of the spine, where the vest is. So when you do the happy baby pose and Pavan Muktasan, your spine straighten and get connected with the ground. So it is very relaxing time for yourself. Let's activate your Muladhara chakra. Awaken Kundalini. Wonderful. Let your both feet on the ground. Now we're going to move toward the Setu Bandhasan. With a long finger touching your heel and gradually lift your back up. Here you can use the brick if you want to. If you're a bit higher, okay. It's a bridge pose, Setu Bandhasan. Unblock your Swadhisthana chakra. If you're practicing celibacy, it is very good for you. Celibacy is part of our Ashtanga Yoga Yama. Strengthen your core muscles. It's good balance on the body. Very good for your shoulder blade, your spine, your core, your legs, your hip, your thigh, your entire body. And your brain as well. Stimulate your thyroid. And improve blood circulation of your respiratory function, your heart chakra, your brain. Strengthen your core. When you're ready, first remove your break. Gradually slow down. Rest yourself on the ground and stretch your legs. Feet apart, palm facing toward the ceiling. We're going to end up Oshasana with the Shavasana. Total. Relax your mind. Close your eyes. Keep gentle smile on the face. The breath in and out. Focus on your breath. When you take a breath in, your belly rise, your tummy rise, chest rise. When you exhale, breath out, get flat. Scan your entire body from your toes to the head. Anywhere if you find any stiffness, any tightness, and tinglingness, just relax, release, and loosen. Stay focused on the breath. Total relax the toes, your feet, your heel, your ankle. Total relax your shin, your calf muscles, your knee, your hip, your thigh, your hamstring, glutes. Total relax entire lower body. Total relax your palm, all fingertips, your wrist, your elbow, your shoulder, your neck, your shoulder blade. Total relax your spine, your Muladhara chakra, Swadhisthana chakra, Manipur chakra. Total relax your throat chakra, Vishuddhi chakra, heart chakra, Nahat chakra. Total relax your face muscles, your chin, your cheek, your jaw, your cheekbone, your temples, your forehead, your head, your eyes, your nose, your lips. Total relax your Ajna chakra, middle of your both eyebrows, your forehead, your head. Total relax your crown chakra, Sahasrara, your mind, body, and breath align. Focus on your breath. Ignore any thoughts coming around in your mind. It's your time. Take care of yourself. Practice the breath, abdominal, diaphragmic breathing, yogic breathing. On your own time, turn to the left. Whichever side you're comfortable within yourself. Rest your head on the palm in the child pose. On your own time and face, come and sit on the mat. Sitting in Sukhasana. Close your eyes. We're going to chant Om. Both palm together. Your thumb touching the Anahat chakra, heart chakra, and we're going to pray for entire universal soul. May entire universal soul live in happiness, prosperity, harmony, peace, and love in the life. Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramaya, sarvatra bhadrani pashyantu, ma kasyit dukha bhag bhavet. सारे संसार के सभी जीव सुखी हों, सब आरोग्यमय निरामय जीवन जिए, सब एक दूसरे को पवित्र दृष्टि से देखें, भद्र रहें, सज्जन रहें, पवित्र संबंध रखें, कोई किसी को दुख न दे, न दुख पाए। यही ईश्वर से हमारी प्रार्थना है विश्व शांति के लिए। इसके साथ हम आज के सेशन को समाप्ति देते हैं। सब कुशल रहें, मंगल रहें। कल हम जरूर मिलेंगे, तब तक आप अपना ख्याल रखना। Thank you very much for joining today's session. Look after yourself, and we thank you very much for the Yin Yoga class to connect with yourself. Bow down to the Mother Earth, and have a wonderful weekend.